little how your profile photo to be just a little more attention grabbing on any of your social media profiles. And to do this, we're going to use a tool called Canva. And if you don't know what Canva is, you must learn what Canva is. If you're doing marketing, any pieces of your marketing on your own, it's really an indispensable tool. And in fact, as I was planning this live, I started to wonder if Canva had an affiliate link because I'm a huge fan of Canva and I think everyone who's doing anything with their own marketing should use it. So I will put an affiliate link in the chat. If you don't like affiliate links, just Google Canva, Canva, and sign up on your own. They have a free version and a paid version. The free version is a little bit of a pain in the rear because they mix all the free elements with the paid elements, and you spend way too much time searching for the handful of things that you can use for free. So I'd say for sure it's worth like $8 or $9 a month. If you're doing any aspects of your marketing on your own, it's well worth it. So let's dive into our profile pictures. I'm going to share my screen. So here we can see 4 different ways of fancying up your profile picture that you can use. And we'll go over all of them. And I will also be offering them to you as a template that you can just copy to your own Canva account and then go ahead and change it out for your own brand colors in your own picture. But let's start with building that profile picture. So great thing with Canva is you can just go straight to create a design and you can just search. So when you go to create a design, I put in the word profile and you'll see profile pictures for all the different social media sites popping up. As you hover over them, you'll see that the picture size appears, and you'll see that Facebook is 20 by 48, and then everybody else is much smaller. I recommend popping it into the Facebook version because that way you know your file size will be big enough for all of the different social media outlets. I've had some problems in LinkedIn with them degrading the file quality and it looks blurry and all of that. So I say go with the highest resolution you can. So once we put that Facebook profile photo out there, it's just a square. They're all squares. And you can go through their templates. You can use my templates. But one thing you might want to do is to remove the background of your photo. Depending on what profile photo you're using, hopefully your whole face is in the picture. Hopefully you're looking towards the camera or towards the people who will be venturing to your profile. And we might want to remove the background if we have anything distracting. So right now you can see my background. I probably wouldn't want this in a profile picture, my bookshelves. I would want something neutral or something a little less distracting. So let's look and see how we do that. You want to click on your picture and you want to go to edit image, and then you want to click background remover. It is that simple. The caveat here is if you have curly hair, number one, I'm jealous. I wish I had curly hair. Really working with the backgrounds with curly hair can be really difficult. I honestly would say go find a neutral background and take your picture there because it's really hard to deal with every little tiny wisp and really trying to make it look like you didn't turn your head into a helmet. So here we have our background removed and we can edit the picture. I do recommend, I have a pretty neutral background in my regular profile picture, but I would make it full size and then hit the share button and hit download and download that to your desktop and then file it away where your logos and other headshots are, just to have one with the background removed to play with. And then you can go ahead and upload it. So if we go to uploads, I can upload files and I'll take my new headshot without the background and you'll see it appears over here as something I can use. So I can use mine with the neutral background or I can use mine with the background removed. And we'll see that in some of our designs, how we're going to play with that. So let's look at one of our first options. I call this one color blocking. So there's just a couple of bright colors that you can use, or they may not be bright depending on what your brand is. They should be your brand colors no matter what. Another pro tip for that profile picture, do try to wear your either neutrals or colors that are in your brand. You don't want to be wearing some lime green if that's not in your brand profile. So this picture has a background and what's called a frame. If you don't know what frames are, click on this. They're basically just little mobile picture frames. So you can see this is a little picture frame. Wherever it goes, my face stays right in there because it's a picture frame. And it will hold my photo. If I right click on here and detach image, you'll see here's my headshot, and then it just pops in to that little picture frame, which is really handy. So that picture frame, you'll see when we click on it, you can see this little green patch right up here. We click on that, and then we can play with it and make it any one of my brand colors, right? So we're going to keep it with the green. And we'll want to change the background. So if you grab this file and copy it to your Canva, once you come here, you'll try to click on the background, and there's nowhere to click on the background because the frame is covering it up. It's the full box. So we want to scoot it out of the way a little bit, and then we can click on the background, and we can play with that background, and we can change that background to whatever. Oops, I'm clicked on the wrong thing. Click on the background, and then you can see where this yellow square popped up. Now we're on the background, and we can change the background to whatever we want, whatever kind of color blocking we would like. If you want to put your own headshot in, let's go to my uploads. Let's put my headshot with background removed in. Just grab your own and hover over, and you'll see it'll pop in there. And then you can put your own in there. Next format is putting a circle around your profile photo. And the elements in this one are the background, and then an actual circle that you can change the size of. So, so this is just an actual circle that we put in there as far as the shapes go in Canva. And then I have a frame that just has nothing around it. It's just a circle of a frame that turns my square image into a circle. You can see where that would be helpful for profile pictures. So if you want to do any edits in here, you'll have to click on that circle. So this side part is a really nice spot to get. Scooch it out of the way, click on the background, and then again, we can go up here to the colors and we can change our background if we want. And when we go back, we have to highlight that circle again. So coming to this little edge is the most helpful place. And you'll make it a perfect circle if you just make it the exact same size as this square profile photo. And there you have it. And then again, with the picture, you can substitute your picture for my picture. This version has no background to it. And you'll see when I showed you all of these, you see no background here. If you grab this one from me, you'll see the circle in there. I recommend that you delete that circle. But I like putting a circle in there so you get a sense of where your picture will be in the profile picture circle. So this helps us with the words in there. It helps us place our faces in there and the whole thing. And then before you print it, or excuse me, download it, then you can just delete the circle and then it will go there without the background. But for now, let's play in here a little bit. Let's click on the text. See, we have this nice curvy text and see how it follows the circle. Again, to get the arc of that just right, having the circle there is really nice reference. So let's double click in this box and you can say, you can edit any of the text and change it to say, if it's not collaborate, you can put hire me, whatever your message is on your social media platform, buy my goods, connect with me. If you're on LinkedIn, maybe something along those lines. We can play with that. But let's use our let's collaborate. And when you're in here, you can see, just in case you want to play with text at another time, this effects button is where the curve comes from. So we've selected this curve and you can see 49 matches this circle really well, but you could see we could get tighter or looser depending on where you want to play and what you're playing with on the text. But at this point, I think just keep it where it's at and change the text to suit you. You'll see you have a character limit. And the other thing to note is that when you're scrolling, when people are scrolling and they see your little profile picture on there, they won't be able to read the words. They'll see that there are words there that might create a little curiosity and get them to visit your profile. But this is really for when people land on your profile to see it there. So use judiciously. And then finally, for just changing your background. So we have the background removed and we just want to put something bright back there. Again, stay within your color scheme. But this will give us just a solid color background. So you can see you're using an image with it removed. Again, I put a circle in here to reference. And you can see on my profile picture, my shoulders get cut off. So I need to not have that weirdness in that magic circle. So we have that circle. And again, this circle has overlaid the background. So we just scoot it out of the way for a hot minute and click on that background and click on the color change. And then we can go in and you can see where you can really get something that pops. And again, you can leave the circle there if you want. Or you can just delete the circle and download it. And when you're ready to download, we go over to share and to download and then and just straight up download it. So one other little tip that I will share, let's get my background back. When I look at profile pictures, a lot of times you'll see people looking up and around. And the way that our brains work is if we see somebody looking at something, we look at something. And so my picture is normally pointed outwards. This points out from my profile, my whole profile. If you go there, I'm looking away out of my profile, like on LinkedIn or my Google Done page or on Facebook or something, I want to be looking into my profile. We want people to stay in and focused on your profile. So anytime you grab a picture, Canva will let you flip it, and we want to flip it horizontally, and you'll see. So instead of looking away from my profile, I'm now looking into my profile. So I recommend that you use that feature um, on your profile photo if you do happen to be looking away. So, and we can see here, this is the one I used, and you can see I'm looking into my profile now. I have the bright background. It perfectly matches with my brand colors. And then this is the same from the same brand colors, and the same styling are used on all my social media outlets. So I would take, once you upload it, which again, you can just pop into the picture and do add photo, and it will pull up the file menu in order to change your photo. Make sure it looks good here, and then you can go to your home and see what it looks like here, see what it looks like next to your posts, and to make sure that it makes sense in all three of those places for LinkedIn, and then look at posting and then on your profile in all of the other social media outlets. It's pretty simple. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, check the comments. There'll be my affiliate link to Canva if you'd like. And then if you already have Canva, definitely if you would like a shortcut and you like any of the designs that I went over today, then you can grab those. That link will be in the comments as well. And of course, get on Canva and play and build your own great profile picture. But I do think it's a lot of fun to create a little more attention for your profile picture, no matter what social media outlet you're on. And if you aren't already following me on any of the social outlets, I would love to have you follow me. I'm probably most active on LinkedIn, and would love to have you connect with me or DM me if you have any questions about anything to do with marketing and solopreneurs and productivity.